and your mission objective for the most part. So you can start a stage and it can be horrible. In Pirate Warriors 4, it's much less random, and I created a category for it, but it's way easier to play. It's more concise. It's just called Treasure Log, and then there's 3 categories for it. But a good chunk of those missions, not a big chunk, but like 4 of them, aren't random out of the like 15 missions or 20 missions that are in them. Mostly just 15. So a percentage of them are not random, and the ones that are random, I wrote a rule where you could re-roll the stages without losing time. You could do it 3 times. So that massively mitigates randomness. But if you did the same thing in Pirate Warriors 3, the policing for it would be nightmarish because the category is way longer. So you'd be playing like an 8-hour category. It's not worth it. Like, it's really, really bad. It's already kind of long in Pirate Warriors 4, but the game split it in 1/3 chunks for me. So I didn't have to be as screwed.
Yeah, I can see that sometimes, too much RNG just destroy a single category. For example, there's on Minecraft 2 main categories, which is set siege and random siege. Like random siege is hell on Earth because it's like, okay, you just spawn, you need a certain set of things to do to encounter, to find, and you must do those stuff in hopes that everything is on its place. On set siege, it's just there. You know what you do.
It just goes
There's
up to
no
Alabasta,
RNG.
Josh.
There's no RNG, so that's why set seed is like 1 minute, 2 minutes long, and random seed is like 10. And I am certain that to cube the woodhacker to get the 10 minutes mark, I think he ran like 1,000 times minimum.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's a big problem. Yeah, I estimated.
Sorry. He also runs like 9 stands of Minecraft, so he can try every stance to increase the time. It's absurd. It's just insane. A Minecraft run is for people that have, which is insane. Dude, it's absurdly hard to get that time on that game.
Yeah.
On Rainbow Siege for sure.
A couple years ago, I did an attempt. I did one attempt at Dreamlog 100%, which was not a category in Pirate Warriors 3 at the time. It still isn't, for a reason. The randomness reason. But I asked Sam Shrew like years ago, I was like, hey, if I do this category, can you add it? They're like, yeah, sure, if you do a full 100%, fine. And I was like, okay. So I did 100% on it and then completed it. And I did 2 attempts. My first attempt at it was 8 hours, like 30 minutes. And my second attempt at it was like 5.5 hours. And it was nothing to do with my skill. None. 0%.
All RNG, yeah.
Yeah, Josh,
in fact, I reset some of my stages on purpose. What?
Oh, I'm talking to a guy in my Twitch chat.
Oh, okay. No, that's fair. I was
gonna say, Nylan is the one you go on and talk to about games like that, Josh. He's talking about the routes he plays right now anyway.
The Pirate Warrior ones?
Yeah, he said he's played Pirate Warriors 4 and Burning Blood.
Oh, yeah. Burning Blood is good. Platinum Mad's done work on like making those a little lower, and I helped him out a little bit. Mostly him though. And then 4, yeah, I'm the record holder for all those games. For 4. I wrote this spreadsheet for it as well, which is just something that a lot of normal people have also used. But yeah, it's good. Good
normal
game.
People. What do you mean normal people? You're saying that you are normal? You're not normal?
No, what I mean is
more
like
casual playthroughs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Because
Yeah.
number of people goes for, okay, I will not do this spreadsheet, but I will just use it because somebody did it.
Yeah.
So that's why I was doing it.
No, yeah, for sure. Yeah, the Power Warriors 4 is fantastic. I love that game. It has its flaws, but I think it gets overly hated for no reason. Like,
Just like every
it's
game on
weird.
planet.
Yes,
every game
exactly.
has its flaw.
It's just weird because it
And
gets hatred from within its own fan base, and it feels a little bad. It's like somehow there's like fervent defenders of the third game, which is fine. The third game has a lot of benefits, but then they will attack the fourth game using the third game for some reason, and then I'm like, that's weird. Like you can't. 3 was made 2015 and 4 was made 2020. They're very far apart. Fourth game has a lot of differences to its gameplay, like so much so they're barely comparable in regards to like how you play them. But yeah, they just complain that it's somehow not more like 3, I guess, and I always get confused. I'm like, why would you make the third game twice? That seems boring. So, I don't know. Love the fourth game. Very cool game. Heavily recommend. I will always recommend that game above and beyond.
I like the Warrior series for sure. Advanced Warriors, Normal Warriors. And I played a little bit of Fighting Warriors 3, and it seems to be a very cool game.
Yeah,
Well, I
it's really
just
cool.
reset my normal record.
Yeah.
I set
What?
3 records today.
Nice, bro.
Yes. We're just
Now you're
chalking
gaming,
them all
bro.
up. Just gaming?
You
Yeah,
gaming,
I like-
son?
I like 3 as it is, quite a bit. I think it has a unfortunate speedrun in that a lot of escorts are in the speedrun for the third game, which hurts its speed runability. Because if it was like all like standard Dynasty Warrior stages, it would be way faster. In fact, the second game is kind of like that. Pirate Warriors 2 had much smaller stages, and like just like much more concise combat like gameplay. And the third game did upgrade its combat quite a bit and like obviously massively improved its roster.